Now, I know this is a few days later, but I want to give my thoughts on a certain topic. I actually do like it with the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball broadcast when they do the mic'd up for the players on the field. Now, I know some people have their opinions on the actual broadcast itself, and I get that. Can be hit or miss, but I actually do enjoy it when they mic up the players. Now, I'm not just being biased here because the Mets just did that recently against the Dodgers when they mic'd up Francisco Lindor. His wife was on the broadcast too. They were interviewing back and forth. I thought it was a nice, wholesome moment, but I know some people really weren't fans of that. And it's really not just me being biased here. I like it when they do it for all teams, any Sunday Night Baseball broadcast. I actually like it when they do mic up the players. I think it's something different. It kind of shows like the characters of these players. It kind of shows that they are human beings and actually get a chance to talk to them on the field, what they're thinking about, some interactions with other players, the umps. I think it's kind of a cool moment you'll really see on broadcast, or really when they're on the field in general. I know a lot of old-timey fans here aren't really liking it that much, but again, I think it's really cool. Even if it wasn't Lindor, any other broadcast, any other past teams, I think it's cool when they mic them up. And here's the thing with it. They do it early in the game. I know with this one with Lindor, they did it in the second inning, but most of the time they do them in the early part of the game. So you don't really see them doing it in the 8th or ninth inning, which I don't think they should do that. But early on in the game, there's nothing wrong with that, at least what I think. And the thing, too, players agree to do it. They don't have to do it. We saw with Juan Soto last time when they did the Subway Series. Again, now for that one, I understand he didn't want to talk about the Yankees with Aaron Judge. That's a whole nother story. If you don't want to do it, I don't have a problem with it. But you know what? It is kind of cool to see them on the field mic'd up talking with the broadcasters and interacting with everyone else on the field. I think it's someone for me who's, slowly getting into baseball fully here outside of the Mets and kind of talk about with everybody else with players. It's kind of cool to see who these players are, in the real world, kind of in the real world, but kind of just having interactions with people. And again, they choose to do it. I give them a lot of credit for people in the infield that do it because I feel like there's a lot going on and you really want to concentrate. But it is interesting to see them in the outfield when they do the interviews because a lot of times they are standing out there and you can get some really funny and interesting conversations. I know they'll never do this, but I would like to see them maybe one day do a pitcher. Again, I would like to just get into a mind of a pitcher during a game itself, and that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know if they'll ever do it. I think maybe one time in the All-Star game, now that I think about it, they did it for Nestor Cortez. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it'd be kind of cool to see that, but I know it'll be very hard to do that. I don't think any pitcher would really agree to it in a regular season game. But really, overall, with the MLB, I have no problem with them being mic'd up, whether it is on ESPN or I think Apple TV does it also too. But what do you think of MLB players being mic'd up during the Sunday night broadcast for ESPN or Apple TV too? Do you like that or do you think it kind of ruins the game? Let me know down below what you think.